Okay, welcome back. Last time we went through Glacier Park and Citadel City, winning the remaining relics, and today we get to go racing as we open up this door and start challenging for the gems as we enter the Gem Cups. So, because we have the 4 CTR tokens of each colour, of red, green, blue and yellow, we'll be coming back for the purple Gem Cup, but we'll see that in a bit. So, we're going to start with the red Gem Cup today. Basically, this is, think of it like a Grand Prix in a Mario Kart, basically. So, you know, depending on where you place in each race will be how many points you get. I think you get like 9, 6, 3... I think you get like 9, 6, 3, 4, 2, 1, then nothing for 7th and 8th. But we'll see that in about a minute and a half, maybe a little more. Either way, I don't feel too much of a worry about this. I feel like we are going to have no real issues here, so off we go. Okay, Coco, I see how it is. I mean, to be fair, credit to them, they are already sticking with me better than they ever have before. And honestly, in this one, I'm not giving them any more head starts. And I am just going to keep a hold of this Aku Aku until I max out on Wumpa Fruit. And then I'll probably just throw that on and just breeze past everyone else. Because my rule for if I lose one race, I'm still having that in effect. Okay, off we go. Okay, Para, I guess that just happened. So, I guess I'm sorry, but okay. Okay, so let's see how much of a lead I can develop now. Because obviously, well, as you can see, my lead is already starting to open up a little bit. Because, well, that's just what happens when you maintain your turbos the entire time I'm in this game. 2, 3, jump into the water, up, make that jump for the first time in this race, you know, get that little shortcut going. And now, well, credit to them, they are actually sticking closer to me than I would like to give them credit for, but they are sticking close. Well, closer. And there's a Nitro for their troubles, and with that, we take our first win in the Red Gem Cup. So yeah, it's, oh wow, that's a lot worse than I thought it was, okay. Either way, we are now in a comfortable first place, with Polar and Coco making up second and third. Which is pretty good. Team Hero is currently leading by quite a margin. As we now head on into track 2, which is Papu's Pyramid. Sorry, Mystery Caves. I forgot about Mystery Caves. But yeah, basically the Gem Cup is you go through each of the tracks that had... that kind of rim around them. Like, so the tracks that were red, you do in the Red Gem Cup, green Gem Cup, and so on and so forth. And your rewards for winning each of these cups is the ability to play as the boss characters. However, for some reason that I've never understood, I assume it must have just been a general error. Like, it was, I want to say it was an error, but I feel like it might have actually just been because it's the color order and then the bosses. Because you do the Red Gem Cup, and that unlocks Ripperoo. Despite the fact that his track is a green gem one. That is one in the Green Gem Cup, and you get Papu Papu for doing the Red Gem Cup. Despite the fact that his... No, wait, you get Papu Papu for doing the green one, and Ripperoo for doing the red one. Despite the fact that their home courses, Papu Papu's one is red, and Ripperoo's one is green. This isn't an issue that Komodo Joe has. Komodo Joe you get for winning the Blue Gem Cup, and Pinstripe you get for winning the Yellow Gem Cup. And then there is the special case of the Purple Gem Cup, which we will get to in a couple of episodes' time, because I still need to go and do all the Purple Gem stuff. And honestly, yeah, this is, wait, what happened to Polar? Like, Polar, are you okay there, buddy? Like, you are so far behind. Like, I'm getting a bit concerned about Polar. Like, Polar finished second in the last race, and now they are, like, a massive bit behind literally everyone else on the course. Because if we were doing 4 or 5 laps on this track, I would lap them. I mean, to be fair, if I was doing 4 or 5 laps on this course, I'd probably lap basically everybody, but still. Actually, I say that Tiny Tiger is actually kind of closing the gap a little bit. I mean, I guess the evil team is kind of closing the gap a little bit, 10 out of 10. Okay. Yeah. I should... Wait, we're going to see the actual total numbers here. Okay, yeah, Cortex and Dingodile still have nothing. Like, yeah. I think the team of the good guys is going to win here. I say this like it's an actual team competition. No, it is solely an individual competition. And unfortunately, realistically, I think that actually makes this game's sequel, Crash Nitro Kart. I feel like those titles should actually be the other way around. Because in Nitro Kart, they introduce like Team Bandicoot, Team Cortex. Then I don't remember what the other team is, but it's got got a brainwashed Oxide and N-Trance in it. I'll be honest, I never I'm pretty sure N-Trance was from like the GBA games, but I never played those ones, so I'll be honest, I played that game and I had no idea who N-Trance was. However, that was a big air, okay. And I narrowly avoided that, fantastic. Oh wow, Tiny Tiger is like actually sticking with me here. What is up with that? I guess there's a first time for everything. I suppose there's a first time for everything. You know, something actually keeping up with me in this game. Well, I think that's the last fit as to what we're going to be seeing of Mr. Tiger, but okay. I say as I immediately take a shortcut, mess up the shortcut and lose any pace I had, and get hit, and about to get crushed. I didn't get crushed, that's great. But yeah, with that, okay, Coco got hit. Cortex might be on course to actually get some points here. So, I guess good for Cortex, and Engine just ruins his day by taking 4th place. And we do have a nice little turbo boost here. Cortex might... Credit to him. Credit to him, Cortex is not losing those points without fighting. Then there's Dingodile. Dingodile stole it from him right at the end, but that means Dingodile does have points now. Everyone aside from Cortex is on the board. Not like it's going to make any difference, because I'm going to win all of these. Because, you know, that's what the script says. Script says I win all of these. Also, I guess we're doing Papu's Pyramid last because it's the boss course, which is interesting, I suppose. Or maybe it's the most complex out of all of these. Also, getting the mask in 2nd place is kinda nice. Because now, can I drift the entire thing, please? Game, can I drift it? No. I always mess that up. I know I've mentioned that every time I've come through this course so far, but it doesn't change the fact that I do always mess that up. Now, I can get the jump, and I'm in 1st place, and now I'm basically bulletproof. So let's just throw that on, make the jump, and we are in the clear. There's no way they ever catch up now. Unless I make a horrendous mistake, there's no shot they catch up. And with that, I no longer need to worry about the Red Gem Cup at all. And in the actually, this is the 2nd last time I'll be coming through this course. Also, well, I also got that perfect drift up the pyramid. So yeah, this is what happens when you actually get the run that you're looking for with it. I hit the wall again. Never mind. Disregard what I just said. You know what? I have enough of the lead. I'm going to try it again. 10 out of 10. There we go. 10 out of 10. Sometimes all you need to do is fall off and just try again. I mean, we did lose 5 seconds there as a result of falling off, but you know what? We will be okay. Because now, I also messed that up again, 10 out of 10. I'm doing so well today. But yeah, we are a good distance ahead of Tiny, so actually, let's take the slightly slower, but overall safer path. And also, no! Safe, barely. Oh, hey, Dingodile, how are you doing, buddy? You know what? No. You know what? That's fine. I'll let Dingodile have that. so I don't lap him. But like, let's be real here. We effectively lapped him, so, and we did that in the space of 2 minutes, and with that, we take home our first gem. So now we have the red gem acquired. Now, to spice things up, I am actually going to do these in a different order. I'm going to do red and blue today, then green and yellow in the next episode. So, Tiny Tiger takes home second, Coco takes home third, and we get our first gem. So that is the first of 5 gems, and we need all 5 to unlock the final track, which we need because we need to win all 4 relics, because those 2 final tracks have relics attached to them, and then you win those. Actually, I need to go this way. It is faster for me to go this way. And then after I win those, then I can go and duel Oxide for a second time, and then we are good to go. So off we go into the blue gem cup. For our second one. That was close. I will say, I don't know if I like or dislike the fact that they, like, reshaped all the gems, because previously all the gems had their own kind of, like, unique shape. Or maybe... Actually, no, I was only in Crash 1. Never mind, disregard what I just said. Okay, so, in we go to the Tiger Temple. Any guesses as to who's going to be the recurring, main antagonist of this Grand Prix? Because, honestly... So far, it's looking like it could be Cortex, Purah, and Dingodile. But, you know, that is like the first 10 seconds of the first race. Anything could happen. Anything could happen, and at the end I still come in first because, you know, that's just the law of the land in this game. And that hits that, and we are now in first place, and we will not be seeing a number that isn't 1 we are not going to be seeing a position that isn't first for a little while, unless I mess up, which I probably won't. I say as Cortex actually kind of closes the gap. Never mind. Okay, you know what? Okay, game, I see how it is. It is time to play a bit more seriously. Also, I don't think the AI will ever actually use a shortcut. I'll just throw that on, block that, don't block the missile, just miss Cortex, but open up that, and now we can play a bit more seriously. And I will just keep a hold of this vial. I'll keep a hold of the vial so I can open up the shortcut on the next lap. Honestly, I know it's such a little thing, but I do love seeing just like the battle for 4th place. Just like when two characters are just going back and forth constantly. I don't know what it is, I just think that's so cool. Ooh, I see, just the constant flipping of the places. I don't know, it just makes it feel like it's a genuinely really close, really tight race. Either way, let's just throw that over there, and make our way through. Coco is in last place, really letting the side down, but you know what, that's totally okay. Also, I should have continued my ramble on about N-Trance, because I have no idea who that character is, but we win our first race here. Which also means Suez Speedway was not the first track we did here, which is a little bit weird, because it's the first one we encounter. Maybe we'll do it now. I don't remember what the order for all of these are. Okay, yeah. I imagine we'll do Suez Speedway, then the Dragon Mines, then finish with Engine Labs. Or at least that's how I assume that'll work. Either way, honestly, Suez Speedway, never, ever gonna have a moment of doubt in my mind against the AI, at least, that I'm gonna lose on this track. So, yeah, let's just go with it. But yeah, N-Trance was first introduced in the GBA games, I think. And, well, I'll be honest, I never knew who he was as a result, because I never played them. Because, honestly, well, I messed that up, but I have enough of a lead that it genuinely does not make any difference whatsoever. Now, so yeah, in the remake, pretty much everyone who ever existed was playable, basically. So in addition to all of the original characters from this, so you have the 8 characters you could play as in this, you have the 4 bosses, you have Oxide, who is finally unlockable. You have the character who you unlock for beating the Purple Gem Cup, who we will be seeing in not too long. You have all of the bosses from Nitro Kart. You have N-Trance. You have I forget what they're called. You have Chick and Stu, who were the commentators from Crash Tag Team Racing. You have all the bosses from Nitro Kart, including Emperor Velo the 27th, I think he is, or something like that. You have Pasadino Possum, you have Baron Von Clutch, or whatever his name was, the characters from Tag Team Racing. You have Yaya Panda, who is a character I'd never heard of. I think they were from like an iOS game or something. You have the King Chicken, who is just a chicken, basically. You have all the other new characters. You have, I think they're like Cortex's daughter or niece or something. I think she was introduced in Twinsanity. Like, I don't remember. I think she was called Nina. Either way, she's playable. Like, everyone who ever existed basically is playable in that game. It's kind of impressive. And in addition to that, they also went, hey, he has a whole bunch of skins for like every character. Some are just recolors, like you get some that are just recolors that you get for winning various races. Oh, Torna's playable. You can unlock Torna. You can unlock all of the people. You can unlock all the people who just appear as the like, hey, you won people in this game. You can get. Also, they all have like unlockable carts as well. You can get baby T-Rex. T-Rex from like one or two of the tracks in this game. You can unlock the lab scientists. If you do, like, you can even. It's a bit weird and a bit pointless, but you can even just unlock a TNT crate. What more? You can unlock various crates, and yeah, there's so much stuff in that game. Genuinely, its post-launch support is nothing short of outstanding. And I hope that it becomes a... I know I mentioned it in a previous episode, but I really do hope that that becomes like the gold diamond standard for, like... I hope that becomes like the absolute standard for kart racers, and just, in general, just the amount of quality content that comes out afterwards. And in addition to that, like, you got new tracks, new characters, and everything for a good while after it came out. And because they are because of course they are forever linked, because they are forever linked by their legacies, I suppose. In addition to everything else, you could unlock, well, not unlock, it's just they eventually got added to the game. There was a Spyro track, and you could unlock Spyro, Hunter, and Nasty Nulk. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they didn't also add, like, Allura and Bianca. Like, I think people probably would quite like them. Personally, I would have quite liked it if Agent 9 was playable, but, you know. Oh. I'll talk more about Spyro when I play Spyro 1 and 2 again, because I do really like Spyro. Spyro is great. Okay, off we go to the final track for the Blue Gem Cup, Engine Labs. This one is not going to be much of an issue either, because realistically, I have kind of just breezed through every race so far, and haven't, like, even like, I'll be honest, while I was rambling in that previous race, I didn't even consider, I didn't even think about the other people on the track. Sorry, Polar. Okay, I thought about Polar there just for a second, because I felt bad. But yeah, like, genuinely, there's so much stuff in CTR Nitro Fueled. So, genuinely, massive recommend on that game. Like, and also, it's I'm pretty sure it's available on Steam as well. So you can get it on Xbox, you can get it on PlayStation, you can get it on Switch, you can get it on basically anything, and it's fantastic. Like, I would highly, highly recommend it. And by that, I mean, it's a remake of this, and, you know, I'm quite fond of this game. I wouldn't have put the... Honestly, if I had a just general number of if the PS1 could... If the PS1, PS2, and original version of the PS3, because I do... It's kind of broken now, so I can't use it. But, you know how... The original model of the PS3 that could play PS1 and PS2 games, like... I would love to know what my total number of hours lifetime playing CTR is, because it's definitely in a triple digits, if nothing else. it is definitely the most hours I have ever put into not just a kart racer, just any racing game, period. Because it is by far my favorite one. Like, no disrespect meant to Mario Kart or anything, but like, for me it was always CTR. Also, I should note, I've never played Diddy Kong Racing. At some point, I do kind of want to try playing it, because I have heard that it's fantastic. Like, I've heard that and this being the debate for, like, what's better. So, so basically my line of thinking is, if it's being held in as high regard as this, it must be something really special. Either that, or it was just another, well, this is the PlayStation one and that's the N64 one, so therefore one of them has to be better. But honestly, that is a decision I will make after I eventually play Diddy Kong Racing. But at the same time, like, I think I may have too much nostalgia for this to really look at it in a negative light. Yeah. Either way, I will eventually probably play Diddy Kong Racing, probably just as like a quick look. But honestly, well, we now just take home the blue cup, the blue gem. And how did everyone else do? Pula in second, Purah in third. Good job, everyone. Good job, Team Hero. Coco, you're letting my team down currently. But then again, Coco was third last time, so I guess it's okay. So, with that, we have gem number 2. Also, apologies if you just heard the horrendously loud creaking of my chair. 10 out of 10, this one chair is very old, and I should probably look at getting a new one soon. Anyway, I am now going to go and save the game and end off today's episode here. Next time we'll be challenging for the green and yellow gem cups, and then in the episode after that, we have the final few things left to do. So, let's save our game. We are now at 88% completion, and the gem cups really didn't add all that much there, but that's totally fine. So, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment and click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Crash Team Racing. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.